All right, sir. I did issue a citation just for the expired registration.
Here in episode 58. Just got up here to Riverton / Salt Lake City. I got pulled over on the way.
So right now I do need a signature next to the X there.
How much are these typically?
It's going to be like $45 or $50.
That was kind of fun. My car registration expired, so make sure you keep your registration up to date. I can now say from experience.
All right, well, thank you for wearing your seatbelt. Just make sure you do get the vehicle registered.
I will.
Drive safe, okay?
Okay, see you.
Anyway, up here for a couple of days, there's this big network marketing convention for LifeVantage. A lot of my social media clients are actually top distributors in LifeVantage, so I wanted to come hang out with them for a day. And then I fly out from Salt Lake to San Diego on Thursday morning to speak at the Amplify event. Yo, just got here to the airport, but I didn't record a ton yesterday, but yesterday was a really good day spending it with many of my social media clients at this network marketing event. It was a ton of fun. Kind of pumped about this. Got a free upgrade to first class. First time ever in first class. I'm excited to give that a shot and see what it's like. Here in the Los Angeles runway. We'll be sitting on this runway for about 2 hours before getting there. But just part of the life, I guess. Touchdown,
Ladies and
San
gentlemen,
Diego.
welcome to San Diego. The local time is 10:43. We will be taxiing for a few more minutes. So
We're here.
Verify your name.
My name, Calvin Wayman. You have to make sure you're picking up the right person, right? Yeah. Wheel crew in the lift right now, heading over to the Amplify event here in San Diego. Some people ask like how I prepare for these types of talks and stuff like that, and with this talk that I'm giving, I actually don't have like a set slide and stuff like that. It's more improv. Event coordinator Yasmin contacted me yesterday and asked me to speak on something that was a different part of my story that I normally would plan on speaking about. I was thinking of going more technical into Facebook and just social media in general, but she was like, hey, we have enough technical stuff. Could you talk about this part of your story, like never giving up, doing door-to-door sales and that type of thing? I like doing it this way. In some ways, it also relieves the stress of having to get everything right with the PowerPoints and the structures and stuff like that. For some people, having it planned is the way they relieve stress. I'm the exact opposite. I'd rather not plan it, and whatever feels like it needs to come through, that's what I'm going to give. Thank you, my friends.
Seems like I've known him all my life, absolutely crushing it. You know, talking about courage, yeah, he's got that element going. Like crazy stuff that people would say, what are you, out of your mind? You're gonna do that? Yeah, he does that kind of stuff, right? So Calvin Wayman.
Calvin is an author, speaker, and social media entrepreneur, and he just barely released his first book, which debuted on the Amazon Top 100 for all books in the success category, called Fish Out of Water.
You know what else is the creating space lifestyle? That is the lifestyle that Calvin Wayman lives on a daily basis. The journey is what Calvin says is all that matters.
Calvin, are you prepared to ignite?
Absolutely, brother. Let's light it up.
Let's give it up for Calvin!
What's up, guys? How's it going?
Hey.
I don't know if you realize how cool it is that you're actually here in this room. Give yourself a hand. To make a long story short, I started taking action on that calling and went sounding door to door. And guess how many deals I got day one? Any guesses? Just if anybody wants to. What? Come on, you guys! I was hoping I usually get somebody's like, you got probably 5. You got 3 on some days. You had a lot of high energy. But yeah, 0. And I hand him back the phone. He puts the phone up to his ear, and then we're just staring at each other. I went in my car, and I just want to be totally honest and vulnerable here. I really did fucking lose it. We're out there day 3, and I go there a little bit earlier, hit a few more doors, and that happened a lot, by the way. Talk about facing your fear. I'm not doing it to see if it freaking works. I'm doing it for the long haul. On John Lee Dumas' podcast, Entrepreneur on Fire, we called that my darkest day, and you can see how I might have called that. But in many ways, it has been the best day that I've gone through as an entrepreneur. And the very last thing I just want to say is, as you're jumping into this and you're uncertain, just become a member of the CIA. That is the key to all of this. Consistent, imperfect action. Thank you.
Let's give it up one more time for Calvin!
It's been a super solid time here in San Diego. Got to hang out with some amazing people at the event that my friend Yasmin put on. When I got to speak yesterday, it crushed. It was just totally awesome. Got awesome feedback. Even got a thank you card from one of the attendees. That was super nice. I was touched. It's just awesome. So today, with day 2 of the event, I'm gonna be there just half of a day.
Some Indian music.
And with this half day, I'll be heading to the San Diego airport and flying out to Des Moines, Iowa. So.
Wrong person for you too, please return.
No, I'm not from out here.
We just landed in Houston, now getting on the plane to Des Moines, Iowa. Wanted to pop in here. I'm at Drake Diner here in Iowa. Just wanted to update what the last few days have been like. I flew out of San Diego and went to Des Moines, Iowa, and I spent the entire day yesterday just hanging out, just sitting here in a diner. It's probably like 4 p.m. and my flight leaves tonight at 7:50, so I'm just gonna hang out here, get on my computer, and get some work done. I'm kind of in a interesting space, and I think that's why I wanted to come on. I met some really cool people here at Brandon T. Adams, young entrepreneur.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Casey Neistat! Oh my god! Oh my gosh!
And whenever I go to events like I've been to the last few days, there's like 2 things that are pulling. You're around the movers and shakers, you're around people doing it, so that's exciting, and you get inspiration. You're like, yes, I can fucking do this. On the other side, as an entrepreneur, in full honesty and transparency, what it does, at least for me, is it sometimes reminds you how far you still have to go. It reminds you it just kind of puts you in your place. Like when I'm hanging out with some badasses and see that they're, I guess, a lot younger than me, making 3, 4, 5 times the amount of money, doing what I feel like I've been fucking wanting for so long and I don't have it yet. It's frustrating. And it makes me start wondering, like, what am I doing wrong? Am I working hard enough? Am I fooling myself thinking I'm hustling and maybe I'm not, or doing it the wrong way? Am I blocking abundance by having a mindset that's not serving me? Because why are people younger or in some way like just crushing it in a way that I have been wanting to? And I don't know, it's a mix of both sides. I like to, after an event like this, last few days, I like to take some time by myself and just sit and let it, and just process, I guess. I just know I have a lot of work to do. I still have a lot of work to go. And with my brand boosting a little bit, now I'm starting to get a little bit of the tire kickers or the people that are questioning. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Being a millionaire for me has really been about passion.
Not just question, but see if I'm for real. And on one hand, I want that. I want to be tested. I want to go through the fire. But in full honesty and transparency, like, that is also intimidating to me. It's intimidating to be under scrutiny. And there's a part of me of like, what if I'm found out? Like, what if I'm not as big as is being portrayed on social media and I'm exposed? Like, I have those fears. They're real. It's the journey. It's what it is. It's what it's about. It's not going to be smooth sailing. This is what it looks like. So I'm going to eat my hash browns, bacon, and eggs. Get some work done here. And then head to the Des Moines, Iowa airport to head to Denver, then to Salt Lake, then to drive home back to Northern Arizona. That's it for this episode. Here on the flight, it's kind of loud because I'm in a plane. Thanks for watching. If this was useful for you, then please share with another entrepreneur. I'll see you in the next Millionaire I Casey episode.